Hey there, mamas! Welcome to Cloth Diaper Sewing Month, and we're getting toward the end here. I am going to do a ruffled leg all-in-two today with a snap-in soaker. You do your top stitching without closing your turning hole before you do your leg elastics. So we're just going to start like usual. I've got my prepared pieces. I've got my pull with my Velcro on the front. You could do your snaps. I've got my inner, which for this one is a Lova suede cloth, but you can use anti-pill fleece. You can use a wicking fabric like this. It just has to be something that's non-absorbent. And there's not going to be a pocket. It's just going to be like a fitted diaper, but without absorbency for the shell. I have put my laundry tabs on my inner for this one, so they're not sewn all the way through. We're just doing a little bit of a different aesthetic. And we're just going to clip faces to faces and then sew around, leaving the front open. And at this point, we're just going to turn it through our turning hole. And then just prepare everything to top stitch it, even though there's no elastic in it yet. So now you'll notice that your top stitching is done before you've done your elastic casings, and we're just going to do our elastic casings inset even further from that top stitching for the back and the sides. So now we've got our elastics installed, just like we do in all our other diapers, but it's got this little edge that goes beyond the elastic. Makes a little ruffled edge, kind of like a serge diaper, but not quite as much. Next, we're just going to close up the turning hole in the front and finish off that top. And now if you were doing snaps, you would add your wing snaps. And since I'm doing Velcro, I'm gonna add my wing tabs. And now I've already made a little pedal soaker here with, mine's got, I think, either 2 or 3 layers of baby terry and 2 layers of cotton fleece, but it's just a sample that I already had around. And you're just gonna take your soaker, and I just make sure that the bottom of the soaker is just below the elastic when it's snapped in. And that's all there is to the shell. It's super, super lightweight, super trim. Even if you use anti-pill fleece, it's still fairly trim. You know, that's all it is a cover. You can use this by itself as a swim diaper. And then when you are all out of the water, you can just open it up and add in a soaker. And there's your little ruffled leg snap in, insert all in 2 diaper. Super, super simple, super trim, really great diaper bag option. This one is a newborn size, and one thing that you can do is trifold or prefold inside it like it's a cover. As long as it's folded narrow enough, like you use a preemie prefold, and it actually fits inside this leg elastic, then you're fine. It won't have as full of coverage as an actual pull cover. They're usually wider through the crotch than an all-in-2. An all-in-2 shell is just a really trim fitting cloth diaper cover that's not a wipeable cover. There you go, ruffled leg all-in-2. Happy sewing.